Hey, guys and gals, welcome to the Thursday night show. I don't know if I got the sound right. I was going to do a test on this and was going to run the show next Thursday. But hey, I got people in the side chat. I didn't want to leave you hanging. And I forgot I set this thing up tonight. But I sent Mac a link, and I need a sound check. Do you all hear me okay? What's up, CW? Good to see you. G23, Walter Bunning's with us. I'll call him the Lead Master. And the Zinc Master, he's somewhere around here. Who else? CWG. Who else is over here? Mac Man, I sent you a link. 351 Cleveland, good to see you. Appreciate you dropping in here, man. Always Hasbro. I ain't seen Hasbro in a while. I ain't seen none of you in a while. And hey, Brutal Bob. I wasn't even going to do a stream. I was going to do a test little thing, and I had forgot I posted it. But I came here and seen everybody in the side chat, and I said, well, hey, we'll just run a stream. I talked with Mac the other week. I'll tell you about it here when he comes on. Hopefully, hang on. He said earlier, a little bit ago, I told him I sent him a link. I told him I accidentally started the show. It's been one of those days, if you know what I mean. Been busy washing the dog, getting rid of his fleas. And bear with me here, guys. This is a solo thing that I am not quite used to, but I've did it long enough. I know I can just keep talking and talk. I usually can think of something, but Mac, I talked with Mac the other week and asked him did he want to kind of help co-host, and there he is. What's up, Mac Man?
How you doing, sir?
Oh man, better since you got here. I thought I posted this. I posted this show and was gonna change the time on it, and realized I didn't change the time, and wound up seeing everybody in the side chat. Then plus, I sent you a thing saying I might do it, and then a friend of mine, a new friend, emailed me. I mean, not email me, text me and says, "You got a live coming up," and I says, "What?" I said, "Oh no." I said, "Okay, I can't just cancel it when everybody comes in the side chat like that. I don't want to be rude here." But anyway, I just got back. What was it? Sunday night from Memphis, Tennessee. I went to Graceland. Walked my butt off, Mac, in the side chat. I mean, I literally walked miles and miles. I tell you. So anyway, what you been up to, Mac? How you doing, man?
I've been good. I just managed to, I'm beginning to get on top of everything with work. So I managed to get home now at sensible times and finally got out to the reloading room. I did a little video over the weekend, and I've been loading some 9mm, some 223. So trying to get back at it.
Great. Yeah, sounds good. I actually, or a little early here, I texted Echo, and he's in a basement. I says he leaves his phone down in the basement. And I know he can go out in the field somewhere, and I said, "Get your butt out there in that field and get on that phone." We can get him, on a cell, what they call a mini cell tower from T-Mobile. And when you got unlimited data, he can just stream right there with it. It's basically a mini tower. And I've been talking to him about this for several weeks. And I'm not getting nowhere. I'm going to have to talk to him again. You just call T-Mobile and say, "Hey, I got a weak signal here." And they go, "Oh, don't worry. We'll send you a little 4G tower here. And we'll put it on your account." And they did me. And I had no connection here hardly. I mean, very little, if any, a few years ago. And they just sent me one out here. Actually, I went and picked it up at the local store. They sent it to that store, and I went and picked it up. And you plug it into your internet, and it basically makes you a real tower. And I run the wire out to the window, up to the window, where it would kind of radiate. Supposedly you're supposed to do that. But anyway, so you're doing 9mm, huh? right now.
Yeah, let me just swap onto my computer. I'm going to enter
Okay.
the studio, another one, and get off my iPad. Okay.
All right.
Just load me in there.
Oh, we got 2 of you in here. There you go.
Just cancel one out. There you go.
Okay. Let's see. Remove. I hope I remove the right one. If I don't, just I apologize. Let's see. This one?
There you go. That's it.
Okay. I didn't even remove it. It just kind of went away.
Yeah, I think I got rid of the other one and just jumped onto this one.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on? You selling at gun shows now?
I had a load of stuff from the lady across the road. Dad passed away, and she asked me to sell a load of stuff. So I brought everything over here, and I'm pricing it up. And I actually booked a table at a local gun show, and I took it. I'd done some garage sales, so it was just a load of stuff that she wanted me to get rid of. So I'm just trying to get rid of it for her. I bought a load of stuff for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting rid of the rest of it and just giving her some money back as I'm selling it.
One of those estate sales, Mac?
Something similar to that, yeah. Yeah, her dad passed away, and she brought all this stuff over in boxes. She said, "Do you mind trying to sell this? Because I don't know what it is, what to do with it." I said, "Yeah, I'll get rid of it for you." So I'm just helping her out. And
speaking of the devil,
Echo.
Echo. He's probably out in the yard in the grass or the field up there in the country somewhere. Echo, call. You're on T-Mobile. If you got unlimited data, call T-Mobile. Tell them you have no signal. They will send a cell spot to your nearby store. You will go pick it up, plug it into your internet. Even if you got a weak internet, believe it or not, it still works. And plug that thing up, and they'll register it with your account, and you will be able to stream on your cell phone, your tablet, your PC, no, but hey, streaming on a phone's better than nothing. You know, Kyle does it. A lot of people do lives, in their car, And I've never did it. I tried one time, but it's good to see you, Echo. Left him a message. I said, get out there and get you a G4 cell spot thing, man, and get in here with us. And I've been in hiding. Been like a bandit hiding in a cave somewhere with my 45. I wish I had a 45. Kind of like Butch Cassidy.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've done a stream, isn't it?
Yeah, I did one. What was it? I can't remember. It was a coffee the other week on I think it was a Saturday or Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Might have been Sunday because I think he had a show that night, but I can't remember. Anyway, Scotsman come on and helped me and wanted to link, and he come on for a little bit. We talked, and I kind of went down. Didn't talk long. I stayed maybe a 30-minute stream, 50 minutes, something like that, and just basically just kind of a hello thing to everybody because it's been a long time since I've seen people.
Yeah.
And, let's see. You did a copy. Yeah, that's right, Walter. Yeah, I knew it was a week or so. I've been so busy, man. I went to Graceland, and I'm going to tell you, I read a story years ago that Colonel Parker actually warehoused everything, shoes, clothes, scarf, everything that Elvis ever did, he warehoused. That has to be how Elvis had it because he didn't have room in his house, and he did not save it. But I think they paid $2 million something for it. Before he died. That's when they, if you look at history, when he came back and they talked to him like Graceland and kind of invited him back into the fold and said, hey, he's part of history. We got him here with us. That is why he was with them at Graceland, because he had a warehouse full of everything from the 1950s all the way. He had the gold suit. He had so many suits because I hadn't seen all the concerts, especially back in the day. Walls and plexiglass. In a warehouse like Graceland Complex, you look up like that, man, and it was just suits after suits on dummies, brand new shoes, some shoes worn. I didn't get a picture of the Ed Sullivan shoes, of all things, the iconic Ed Sullivan shoes, and but I did get a picture of the black leather of the house, and the private tour was great, guys and gals. I mean, it was just. We could walk when we wanted to walk somewhere. We could take our time. Now, she tried to pace us, but we would end up stopping her and talking to her, ask questions. And I actually told her some things that I had read about that, and had a guy in the Poor guy, he was on a scooter, electric scooter, and kind of older gentleman. We were right there facing the living room. What does he do? He accidentally, now he's about 2 foot from me, maybe less. He accidentally hits the battery, and that honking thing takes off, knocks over, moves the, not a dresser, but a little, end table like, locks up a large one and moves it over 6 foot, almost broke a 40, 50-year-old lamp, maybe 60-year-old lamp on Presley's living room. And I went, whoa, boy, I said, Lisa's going to be mad as you know what on that one. And luckily he didn't do any damage, but you could see the white carpet had a scuff about that long, about 8 inches on it. But hang on, man, let me acknowledge a few people here and we'll get to talking something. I wanted to plan some reloading streams, and that's why I'm doing the stream tonight. We're going to do I may do a little teaching on the whiteboard, but I'm going to do mostly just kind of show and tell, and I'm going to get a Lee, which I've already said that, but I'm going to do it on this press too. And I'm going to start out probably with 223 and kind of help people explain the process from time to time in the live streams. Like, hey, I'm not going to cover the, the cleaning the brass today, wet tumbling, but here's what happens after it's wet tumbled. Here's the first thing I do, the second thing I do. You know what I mean? And I'm going to try to do a thing for beginners out there and to learn a little bit more about what we do. We got GGW Outdoors. I still feel strange saying outdoors, but I started to add mine outdoors, GGW. And I hate to bend a PC, but I did take the gun off, and I still don't know what I want on my for my channel name. But Vanessa Kitty's with us, Stock Explorer. Good to see you, Stock Explorer. Oh, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Got a new friend there in Stock Explorer. She's got a ranch, and she does all kinds of stuff on her little farm. Canning, you name it. I've met some good people, preppers, canners, gardeners, you name it. They're out there. And some really fine people, too. Got Mike Pierce here. Stock Explorer. She comes on, I think, sometimes in the morning and does a stream. It looks like from her car, I think, and does about 30 minutes. Yeah, it's good, Mike. And like I said, I wasn't going to come on tonight, but I kind of posted it, and I said, well, I'll do it. Hey, I'm here. But I appreciate you coming by, Susan. Now, some of you, I don't know your name, like Nora. I think I'm right. Is it Nora, Stock Explorer? Other parts of the YouTube community, not like ours, they actually call each other by their first name. And when I go into their stream, it confuses me because I'm so used to in our side, we always, call each other like I call you Mac Man or Mac. And we call out channel names, and it's just so much easier. But Echo, you need to get that dang G4 doggone cell spot, man, and start streaming on your phone. I'm trying to work on one now. My daughter we're going to try to switch me to from AT&T to T-Mobile because my granddaughter's on that, but I don't have a signal here. So I'm going to I may just buy a $130 cell spot from eBay and just plug it in and register it to, T-Mobile. Let's see what's Bob got here. I forgot I can highlight things. There are a large number of newbie reloaders since President Bite. I like the way he does that. He calls him President Bite Me. I remember when he first said that. Really good. Brutal Bob, he's a cool guy, you all. He really is. He's into what we're into, put it that way. Heavy. He may be more like you, Mac. I mean, as a matter of fact, we may do a little bit of show and tell here with Mac if he don't mind and show some of his equipment off to some of these new people. Let's see who else here. Let me scroll up. Andre D'Angelo, good to see you. GWT181. And Vanessa, we appreciate you being here. And we appreciate, let me know if I don't have you as a mod, Vanessa or anybody, because sometimes apparently it gets clicked out or something. I don't know how. Who else is in here? Let me scroll. Got Echo here. Go get that G4 tower, Echo. And even if you got a weak internet, I'd say if you only got 1.5 megabyte download and probably just a 7 kilobyte upload, that cell spot tower will work. Ginger's battlefield, Vanessa. Echo is saying. I don't quite get that, but 67 Rebel SST AMC is with us. Appreciate it, Stock Explorer. I'm going to call some of you by your, it kind of confuses our side of the community. Like if I call you, say Nora or Bob now, that's his name. A lot of our guys, we don't do that. So they're going to sit there and go, now, who's he talking about? And we will drop a few links here and there like we used to. We just won't do it heavy, but we will drop and promote, throughout the show occasionally. Evening AR. Yeah, hey, you want a link, Hasbro? I would send Brutal Bob, but he's got some issues. And matter of fact, how you doing, Bob? Are you free now of what? Let's see. Vanessa says the fiber optic lines are now open for connection from my home. Thinking of ordering it. Oh, yeah. It's got its little quirks, Vanessa, but when you get it and get it going, it works good. Really strong. But sorry to overtalk so much, Mac. It's been so long since I've seen these people. I'm starting to turn into what
carry on. You greet all your guests. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm talking like Echo. Actually, but believe it or not, when we're on the phone, I can out-talk Echo. Just like you wouldn't believe, just boom, 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 boom. Over here, I try to be a little more subdued. Hasbro, I don't think my internet's good enough tonight. Okay. You still working on that, what is it, Elon Musk satellite? I forget the name of it now. Starlink? I wish they'd improve that. I hear they're going to be launching some more satellites up there. Let me make sure I cover everybody. Let me scroll again. GGW Walter. CW. Good to see you, CW. Hope you're doing better, man. I've had a bunch of shots. And am I better at times? Yeah. Sometimes? No. I mean, I have joined the indoor pool for this winter, so I'll be swimming quite a bit. Matter of fact, I got to go tomorrow at noon and get in the water and swim. It's an indoor heated pool. Who else here? Walter G. 350. Tactical Fudd is with us. Sorry to overlook you, Tactical Fudd. He's always with us. Got a new comment. Hey, I am doing much better, thanks. Oh, great, Bob. I know you kept what Bob's been through. I've never heard of, actually, but he was having issues kept reoccurring. Hasbro says, yeah, Starlink, that's what I need. Oh, hey, Reloader762. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you dropping in. And I haven't promoted this thing tonight and hadn't streamed in a long time. We're not going to have a big, amount of streamers with us. And typically, what do we do? About 20 to 28 sometimes. Yeah, sometimes we've hit 30, but it depends. If we got good subjects, sometimes we do pretty good, don't we, Mac?
Yeah, we've had some good numbers.
Mm-hmm. We'll let Mac show off some of his equipment. He's got more stuff. I got some stuff, and I'll show it. The only thing is I don't have my camera set up on my tripod. What I can do, I'll take it off, and I'll show you each individual piece if you want to see it, if anybody's interested in it. But anyway, what guns have you bought outside of that? Have you bought any new guns that we don't know about?
No, I haven't really
Nothing?
picked up. I got a little layaway going for it's an old Winchester 45 long coat lever action.
Oh,
That's going to be the next one I pick up. It's a 100th anniversary model, so I should get that in the next couple of weeks.
oh boy, that's nice. I'd give anything to get a 30-30 Marlin, even used. It doesn't matter to me. J Stamp. Heck, when Ruger comes out with theirs, I'm buying it, and I'm gonna buy the. I think it's called the C version, 336C. I could be wrong, but it seems like that's what you call it. But
GWT181 says he likes the picture over your right shoulder. Must be your picture, Echo. Probably the Eye of the Elvis one. I can't see what the other one is.
One's Reagan, one is Elvis bought at Graceland Complex, which I don't even know what it says. My daughter bought it for me as a gift. I wished he had the black leather on, and I got a Second Amendment there. and I've got a couple. Heck, I got a. If I could walk over there without unplugging, I would show y'all mine here. But I got equipment, but I don't have equipment nowhere near like Mac's got. He's got all the really good toys and good goodies. 1050. How many 650s or 750s do you have, Mac?
Just the two 650s now. I got rid of one to buy that Zero Press.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mike, you're right. That 336C is black walnut, gold trigger typically. I bought the C version back in probably 2010 and 35 Remington. And I didn't, that was when I was getting into reloading. So I've been reloading, I think, a decade. But I realized I couldn't hardly get brass for it, not even on the internet. So I ended up trading it in, brand new, perfect condition. And 35's got some good punch. There's no doubt it'll knock you down. 200 grain. I mean, way better than the 3030. But good thing about 3030, at least I can get some brass for it,
Yeah.
Reload for it more. Was done contest for it already done? I think I missed it.
And G23 says last Saturday my live stream had 70 people on it. I think that's the one with the hot chips. That was so funny. He was heaving his guts up. He didn't do very well with those chips. Did you see that one, Elliot?
No, I didn't.
They all had to go with these super hot chips and see if they could last the hour. And I think poor old G23 suffered the most with it.
Is that pepper thing? Is that what you mean by chips? Hot peppers?
They were super hot chips, yeah. And apparently they're going to be doing the gummies next.
Oh, Lord. Not me. Guys, I ain't burning myself guts out for that. There's a few on, there's a few live streams on there. I've watched them do it. And one guy, boy, he's face turning red, sweat, sitting there doing that. I go, my God, no way I'm doing that. I'll go back and watch that, G.
Yeah, Walter says that chip challenge was nasty. It was, but it was fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't watch his, but I've watched a few others here the past few weeks. I jumped in there and seen some. Yeah, Mike Pierce, 35 is a good brush gun. 200 grain too, boy, and it's got some punch. Definitely. 30 cal. Yep, 30-30's brought down a lot of deer over the years. Yep, for sure. Do you want to show them, Mac, some of your stuff, your equipment, or are you up to it? It's whatever you want to do, man.
I just got to pull let me just unplug everything here, and I can just carry the computer over and they can see it then.
I didn't come up with any topics or little things I was going to do, and I couldn't think of nothing. And I know Mac's got some good equipment. It's going to blow you all's mind, especially the ones that don't reload.
So
he's got everything.
So there's the new.
Hang on, let me blow it up.
4190 press.
Hang on a second. I forgot how to blow people up there.
Laptop in front of you. So there's the Zero Press.
Guys, check that Zero Press out. That thing has needle ball bearings like in it?
Yeah,
pins.
It's a pretty sweet press. That one is. I use that all for my precision stuff.
I seen a guy the other day. I think it was the F-Class John, and he was talking. I don't watch him often, but I jumped in there and he was talking about how precision that thing was. Yeah. And I remember you mentioning it.
And then I got a couple of Lee presses over there on quick change plates. I got the AP press, and I think it's the Lee Classic press over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming down, there's the first 650.
Look at that, guys.
This one is set up for 7.62 by 39.
Wow.
My second one I got set up now. I'm doing my 9mm on it at the moment.
Great.
And then I got my,
fantastic.
There's my fully auto 1050.
Fully auto, guys. He don't have to do nothing. It's got a motor on it. It's got a screen. Look at that. He's like an ammo plant. He could actually sit there and run that thing, and he could produce. How many do you think you could produce in a day? About 4,000, 5,000, 8,000?
If I was out here for the whole day, or over 10,000 rounds.
See there? 10,000.
Probably
he could start his own business.
All day out here, I could probably get 10,000 rounds done.
Wow.
And there's my little RCBS, like a rock chucker I use. I use that just for cleaning and prepping. And then I've got a T7. Reading
That's a good one.
T7. And then in the background there, you've got the Dillon primer filler.
I'm jealous on that one, man. I'd like to have that thing.
And there's a little Hornady, lock and roll load press I've got up there as well.
Yep.
And then obviously over here, I got the little RCBS priming tool. Sorry, it's a bit awkward carrying this, but yeah, there's the RCBS priming tool. I've got the Lee trimmer over there. I got the Hornady continuity or concentricity checker.
Concentricity gauge.
Is the 21st century neck turning lathe.
Fantastic lathe.
Yeah.
Check this out, guys. He's got lab grade right there on that white one.
The FX120 scales, which I'm waiting for I'm looking at either the new super trickler they're advertising on Facebook, or I'm going to get the V4 trickler so to go on that. And there's a Charge Master. And there's I got
that one.
A lineman prep station.
Cool.
And then let me just move some of this stuff. And then I've got over here. Here's the annealing made perfect annealing machine.
Wow.
The induction machine.
He's got it all, guys.
So I got that there. And obviously all the books. I keep all the books and reloading manuals, everything over there. It's all my quick change for my Dillon 650s. All set up, ready to go. And then I got dies and boxes of dies and caliber conversion kits everywhere.
I don't have the Dillon hoppers like you got. Like I only got one, and I haven't, took the plunge yet on any of them.
And then over here on my back table, I got on my toolbox over here, I got the lineman.
Oh yeah, wow.
I do all my cast bullets. I'm on Mag 25. And there's the Lee pot there. And I got the little oven, and you can see some of the stuff I've been reloading. I've been bagging everything up. I bag everything up in bags of 100, so I know what I got. So I got 38. I got some 38 special made up.
Wow.
And then there's 223 made up, bunch of that. And then obviously over here, what I was doing, you can see I'm doing the 9mm. All the 9mm that I've loaded so far last night is down in the box in there.
He's got a good setup, everyone. I mean, absolutely. 1050, 650s.
And then all my boxes of brass, you can see I keep it all labeled up. How many times I fired the rifle brass all goes in boxes, and I keep them in order to how many shots have been through them, so I know exactly where they are.
I like your tubs there because you seem to be able to stack like 3 and 4 high. Mine you can't.
Mine's depending on how big a shelf is. It's got all that there, and then obviously most of that over here is my pistol stuff. So yeah, I love it out in my loading room. It's a great place to be.
How do you guys like those toys? That's what happens. What's that old saying is, when we get older, our toys just become more expensive. Something like that. I forget how it goes, but that's the way I'll say it. Bob says, I have some MK Mark. Yeah, Apex 10s. Yeah. Impressive. Yeah, he's got some good stuff, GW. T181. Absolutely. I figured y'all would get a kick out of seeing some of that stuff, because when I look at it, I still sit there and go, whoa, wow, this is awesome stuff. I'm nowhere near that. I've got a 650 behind me. Let me take him off that. Hang on a second. I about forgot how to do this stuff. Actually, I have. It's been a while. I've got a 650 behind me, which you can't see. I'll turn it here shortly. I've got the P7 Big Boss 2 Forster coax. Where is that? Oh, it's over there with the 650. What else I got? See, that's about all I got. I got 4 presses. You can see how many Mike's got there. 650 Forster, T7 Big Boss, and that's it. One I do want, he's got the 1050. I would love to have the Dillon RL 1100. I would love to have that thing.
I think Brutal Bob just said, I have some MK, what's that, 7, Apex 10 I really like. Yeah, I like that Apex 10, but I've got no more room for any presses. So I can't really commit to another big press like that.
If you got the Apex?
I haven't, but I think Brutal Bob has. He just put on your...
Yeah, I see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got some good stuff.
Hasbro, you're welcome over here anytime. You can come and use this equipment. I got no problem with that at all. Just bring the beer.
Yep, no better place to be, as Brutal Bob says. I've had a voice issue. My voice is not sounding right. No cold. It's just I've had chest congestion for weeks. I did go by the place today and did an X-ray. About 6 weeks late, I did it, and I took antibiotics. That helped, but my voice is not right, and I don't know what's causing it. Maybe COVID. Who knows?
Mike Pierce is leaving. Good night, Mike. Good to see you.
Yeah, Mike, you have a good one. Thank you for coming by. He says he has 3 of them. Mac. Wow.
3 Apex 10s. That's nice.
Now, who does the Apex? I forget who does the Apex. I don't remember.
Is it Lineman that make that Apex 10?
I think it is.
Is it Lineman that make it? It looks a nice press. I've never seen one, but it looks a really nice press.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. I'll go ahead and let me pull my camera. I don't know, better fasten my belt. I look like I'm half undressed here in the video. If that goes there, he'll start doing some wisecracking jokes. There's my 650. And other stuff is just, that's a shelf I bought up there on the wall from a thrift store. That's actually let me get that down. That's actually an island I bought. Butcher block top, which I drilled holes in it. I'm going to take it out, and I'm thinking about making that side some gear storage over there, and I'm going to make a table with key lights and all that and camera equipment, and this is going to be my backdrop right here in the future. It's going to be, I'll be sitting here more like, facing that way or facing sideways, talking to people. It won't be none of this like right now, trying to get a camera on it and looking into my desk. I'll be doing a little bit different setup. Oh, hang on. Sorry about getting you dizzy. I've got, that's new, which I know you all have heard about. Oh, I can't get that straight. There's the T7, which is loaded down. Instant indicator and 223 instant indicator. Forester Micro. Oh, here's the big boss. And I actually mounted my powder hopper. Now, I'm going to tell you, this hopper probably wouldn't be my first choice if I had to do it over, but I can get this hopper within 1/10 of a grain almost every time, as long as I keep my cadence right.
Is that the Reading hopper?
3BR. Yeah. So it's 100 capacity, 100 grain capacity, and I'm only doing, say, 23. So occasionally it will get a little weird, but I've been testing it. It throws pretty good. I'd love to have the 10X. And I may get a Lyman or Hornady. I may get. I want to ask you something. Does yours? You see this? Let me get that down there. Right there. My handle. Now I'm weird now because I'm used to being manufacturing. My handle, when I pull it to the right, looks straight. When I pull it to the left, it's completely crooked. Yeah. Kind of ticks me off. I ought to call RCBS and tell them to send me another one. And even right here, where it hits the thing, I can move it like a quarter off of it. Do you have very much play in yours, Mike? Side to side?
Yeah, I probably got 1/4 to 1/2 inch play on the end of the handle, left and right.
Okay.
Rattle yours back and forth. Yeah, mine's the same as that. That's exactly the same.
Okay. I
They
tell you
just
one
stop.
thing, it's impressive. I love it. I mean, you were right, Mike. That thing, it works. The only time I see it stubborn is when I don't do sways the pocket of the 223 right. I'll occasionally, not get it that good. Do it kind of fast, and I can tell it as soon as I start. I can tell it's a little off, and even then, it'll seat it. But this thing is a little absolutely precision, boy. I mean, it seats them right to the bottom on it, so it's nice. I really like it.
And I can see Millsap Duos just jumped on. Hi, Millsap and Nez Liver. I haven't seen that name before, but
I think
well, hi there.
he's new. He's one of our new friends over on different communities. Good to see you, Nez. Millsap Duo, how's it going, man? Been a while since I've seen you all. I sweep the floors.
And Bob's saying he has 3 of those presses. I just looked at it. Mark 7 reload in looks like they make that press. And at the moment, they're in stock. They're $3,000 in stock. Will ship in 1 to 2 weeks. So, guys, you can grab that press. They're in stock.
I like it, but I think I'll just even the RL 1100 is what 2250, and before that it was like 2000 or 2100.
Yeah, everything's gone up, isn't it? It's bad. It's terrible at the moment.
Sure has. But guys, we're going to do some streaming in the future. Try to start doing some Thursday night streams, and we're going to throw in a lot more daytime streams. Morning. I'm going to continue calling it morning coffee because I've been doing it so long like that. And we'll do 11:30, maybe 12:30 to 2:30 time frame. Throw one up from time to time, and I don't want to throw one up every day. And one reason I like that show, and I've told some of your guys that's been following me for a while, some days you just want to stream, and some days you got so much going on you can't hardly get it done, And let's see, Bob says it's what I want to read it there when I do it. It's more with all the extras like the auto drives I have on there. Wow. Yeah, Bob's got it going on there.
So he's got auto drives on him as well. Wow, Bob, I'd like to see your loading room.
Yeah.
Cool to see that.
Yep. I have been busy with life and work. Hopefully work on filming another video out at the range Sunday. I'm thinking about, you guys remember, you still got your GoPro 9, right?
Yeah.
They got the GoPro 11 now. And I can get it, the accessories at GoPro.com, the Volta, the Year Cloud membership, everything for $490. And I'm thinking about doing it. And I don't know the difference. I don't know the exact details of why the 11 is better than the 10. It's kind of, to me, it's more like a improvement over the 10, I guess, a little bit.
I was talking to Chris from a 740 because he's got the 9 and the 10, and he prefers the 9 to the 10.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I went with the 9. I don't know what the 11's like. I haven't seen any reviews on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't even tried the 10, but I'm gonna do the 11. I think one reason I like that Volta, I was gonna go to Graceland. I was gonna order that 10 with the Volta because it's like 4 hours of record time, and I was just gonna walk around town, do video. Here's the problem: when I got there, they would not allow you to do video. Only photos with no flash. Flash apparently damages the archive stuff, and
yeah, I walked around with my iPhone in my top pocket, videoing. I had just had it tucked in my pocket with the camera pointing outwards, and I just had it on record, and I just walked around the whole place, just filming, just turning my body to whatever I wanted to film, and I filmed it all.
I wished I did that. I should have did it. I was going to do it on my phone, but my holster broke. That I keep it in. I could have flipped it around, turned it on, and they wouldn't even have known it. And just kind of walk around. Yeah. But boy, doesn't he have a ton of stuff in his life? No artist that I know of has kept decades of their stage clothes the way Colonel Parker kept his. And matter of fact, that tour wouldn't be what it is. You just tour Graceland and leave. Graceland was impressive. I found out some things. You probably did too. He actually, his hall with that center glass in it, you walk around like a hall, long honk wall, where he used to have little race cars, slot cars racing in it. That was called at one time his Hall of Inspiration with his records. And he used to go in that hall and meditate before the next show. He'd always make a trip down there and, who knows, pray. I heard he prayed too sometimes and say a prayers, meditate. And then he'd look at all of his awards and go, let's go. Get out there and do it.
Did you see his pistols in the case as well? The two Colts?
Oh, yeah.
The little revolver and the 1911.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen his Derringer, probably the Derringer he had in his boot on stage. I seen a little wear on it. I could tell it looked like it'd been in maybe a boot. I think he carried, I think, if I'm not wrong, he carried that Derringer and that looks like a 380. That's the one you're talking about, right? Engraved, small frame.
No, this was a full-size 1911 Colt, the black one, and he also had like a 38 revolver there as well. That looked like I don't know if it was a Colt, but it was an old one.
I didn't see that.
It was when you're walking down that hallway with that glass to your right. They were on the left-hand side, just in one of the little windows that they had there.
I got some pictures. I may end up trying to put them into a video. But I did get of his Derringer, his like a little 380. I did get that, and I heard he took 2 guns on stage, and I believe those was the 2 he took on stage. I went through the Lisa Marie jet. That was awesome. He had a seatbelt on the bed, which is no surprise.
Yeah.
Graceland is a trip. They have mirrors in there, and the mirrors are to make the rooms look bigger. And they got them strategically placed. And when I went down the steps, they had both sides mirrors in the ceiling, and I lost my balance. I thought I was in a fun house for a second. I mean, I literally had to stop and go, whoa, and recalibrate how I was going to walk down it. It just literally, if I'd been drinking, I would have fell right down the stairs. It threw me off. And a lot of people don't know that, he had I think it was in his dressing room. He had 2-way mirrors on that entire stair going up. A lot of people don't know that. And he could actually sit in there and get dressed, and anybody walk in the hall, knock on the door, he could see them. He could see them going in the living room. I had heard about them, but I've never seen them, though. But good to see you, Nez Lover. Who else was coming in here? Let me see. Oh, Peterson Farms of Nashville. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it. Taking your time to come in here. It's not a plant. We kind of do in our community. We do chats too, right? But we tend to kind of go topic or create little shows. At least try to. And what I'll do is, most of the regular guys know this. I'll do main topic, then I'll do filler topics, and I'll write that down. And then once the main topics are covered so heavy, I'll go into the fillers. Now, filler is just a name I use to keep the show flowing, keep it moving. But yeah, I appreciate you coming in. Check some of these people out, Hillbilly Ranch guys and gals. They're get some good info on canning stuff and chickens and all that stuff. And I got to get in there and watch Peterson Farms of Nashville. Matter of fact, okay, never mind. Got 9 on. Anyway, I appreciate you guys coming by. It was just kind of an unplanned. I actually forgot. I've been so busy this evening doing washing the dog and things, and he's been going crazy, running to the house, and he won't come to me. He's acting, facetious and acting sneaky. And I've been letting him finally. He was in a doghouse in my master bathroom, and I finally started letting him sleep in the floor next to my bed, and he's been doing fine. This will be the third night, and my bed blew up. That was $1,000. I was going to do some things in reloading, get some more equipment. Well, I had to buy $1,000 air bed. It went kaput. Then my alternator burned out in my truck. I had to 170 for that. I saved quite a bit buying that online. And then the lifetime warranty water pump went out. I had to replace that. And my daughter, I paid the hotel for going up there the first night, and I'm getting the good platform for air beds or foam beds. The head raises up, the foot raises up with 2 motors. I can't wait to get it. Got the legs on it, so I'll be able to raise up just like a hospital bed, and which kind of helped me out when I get neck surgery done. Make it a lot easier.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this bed cost over $1,000 originally. A little bit of wear, a little bit of rash on some of the cloth covered on the slats, and I noticed here a few months ago. But hey, I'm only giving $156 for it, so I can't complain. So right now I'm in the floor on an air bed, and it's hard for me to get up and down. Getting down is not so bad. Trying to get out of that bed, I have to roll over the edge, man, roll on the floor, and then try to raise up.
Yeah,
so
that must be rough.
Yeah, it's pretty hard actually.
See, Bob says that mirrors in a room to make them look bigger is a trick used by new model homes when a new subdivision is being sold. So obviously they're doing the whole mirror trick in new homes as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had them placed in like the kitchen on certain walls, and it was a trip. I understand that, why. I agree, it does make a thing seem bigger to me. And I tell you, the house to me is a trip. I mean, it's that hall. You go down. Hall of Inspiration is something else. And I seen he did have on display his red coffee, kind of an antique type coffee table, not coffee table, couch. It was there. I think Linda Thompson actually, when he was alive, actually did put red shag in that place, and red shag even on the door panels near the steps. And what Priscilla did, she wanted to subdue it and get a little bit of what it was years ago at certain times. And she did. It did have white carpet, so she went white carpet. Now, when it had white carpet one time, I think it had red. Elvis always leaned toward red. That was his favorite color, is what I hear. And Priscilla did the blue. Go figure. So she's got her stamp on it, believe me.
GWT181's leaving. Good to see you. Catch you next time.
Appreciate you coming in, GWT181. Come on back anytime, man. I'm going to try to get going. There's so many people streaming now. I don't even know who's streaming on Thursday now. I know there for a while some people were, and I actually changed. One of the reasons I got the 8:30 slots to help Mac. I like Mac being on the show, and he runs a truck, and takes a while out in Arizona for him to get home. Good to see you, old one guy.
DJ Play Nice has just jumped on, and one guy's just jumped on. Hi there. Hi, guys. Thanks for jumping on.
Good to see you, old one guy. I'm about to lose my voice again. Good to see you, old one guy. Who else is jumping? DJ Play Nice. Good to see you, DJ. Graceland's actually smaller than most people think. It's just, yeah. But I tell you, is it cool, though? You have to admit, he designed that thing to where it's more like a fun place to live. It's not boring. Let's see. And like I say, unless Echo gets a sales spot, if he's listening and gets going, and hey, I can get me Mac. I think you can help me sometime, right? You can do an 8:30 show from time to time.
Thursday night. I'm trying to get home nice and early to be able to jump on with you. Yes.
Okay. So Mac's gonna be kind of like he's a new co-host. He's gonna help out. So he'll kind of talk to the side chat and do things, and helps me out because I don't want to just keep talking nonstop. Good to let somebody else do a little talking. Stock Explorer Tubers chat will be on later tonight. I've seen that name. I'm not that familiar with that Nora on that one. I'm still learning a lot of those other channels, what they stream. It says, "MacMan, have you changed your mechanic to the Sprinko trigger springs?" I just
No, I
did.
no, I haven't. I've left it as it is. And to be honest with you, I actually shot that one for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and it's a nice gun. Out of the box, that is a pretty nice gun. But I could see, I think you've done a video, haven't you, Hasbro, about that trigger, and I haven't had a chance to watch it. I'll probably watch it, and I might change that trigger on it, that trigger spring. It's a good trigger from new, but to improve that would be a real nice gun then.
Yeah, sure would. Scroll up and see if I missed anything. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. It's just going to be a short stream tonight because we don't have really a particular topic. And like I said, I actually posted it to more or less as a thing saying I'm going to be streaming next week, and I forgot to put that I was going to stream next week. And then, like I say, a new friend of mine calls and says, "You got a stream here showing coming up." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I forgot about that." So.
Hasbro says it's a $25 mod. That's pretty cheap to upgrade that trigger on that. That's quite nice. I'm going to really look into that.
I do want a mechanic. Also, I checked out the M&P all metal the other day, 2.0, a few weeks ago. It's nice. It feels good. It's just more solid than plastic. So I was impressed. It doesn't come, I don't think, with a 5-inch barrel. I think it's 4 1/4, if I'm not mistaken. And
you should have a look at that Canuck rifle for the money and what you get in it. It's a superb value, and the gun is really nice. It's a nice solid gun, and it shoots really good.
Yeah, do you use a red dot, Mac?
Yeah, I put a little red dot on it. I got the Holosun red dot on it, and it's pretty sweet.
How's it doing? Are you hitting them more accurate now with it?
Oh yeah, it's got a really tight group on it.
Wow.
I haven't made a video. I took it out for the first time a couple of weeks ago just to try it out, to play around with it. But I'll make a video next time I take it out so people can see what it's like.
I gotta highlight this because I don't talk like that much. It took me forever to get Echo to quit making these little jokes because we want to bring in ladies and kids into these shows, not in the show, but they're listening, family friendly. AR, your videos sound like you've been up all night long with a long-legged blonde, so fess up. Like I said, I wished. Hey, short leg too,
JSB 9021 has just jumped on.
Hey, MSB.
He's just got home and he was listening on his cell, back on the desktop.
Yeah, been a while since I've seen him.
Yeah, when I went to that gun show as well, I managed to get, I had a steal. I picked up 6,000 CCI small pistol primers from this private guy selling them. So I managed to buy 6 boxes of these for $200.
Oh God! Wow!
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
And I bought 8 pound of powder, and I got the powder for $25 a pound. And it was CFE black, CFE pistol, CFE 223, H110, H335, and they were all $25 a pound, all brand new and unopened. So yeah, it was worth going to the gun show just to grab that stuff.
A few weeks ago at my local mom and pop in Athens, I seen Franklin's had a small rifle primers, 2 boxes, I think it was, or 4. I don't even recall now. $119 again. I said, no, I'm not doing it. No way. Then they had the large rifle Magnum. I think it was Federal for $1,149, $150.
It's ridiculous. It's just
match. Yeah, sure is ridiculous.
6,000 primers on the auto reloader machine. That's only 4 hours. I don't think I'll be running that. No, my auto machine I only use for prepping brass. I've just got it set up so it does. I will run all my pistol brass through there, and 300 blackout 223, and it deprimes it. It'll size it. I've got a trimmer set up on it, so it'll trim it, and it opens the neck up a little bit as well. It funnels the neck a bit on the last stage, and it cleans the crimp as well. So I can send my 223 through there, fill the hopper up, and just let it run. And then when I'm converting 223 to 300 blackout, I can do that again, just slow the machine down a little bit while it's trimming it all the way down. And I even do it. It's surprising how hard it is to size 9mm brass when you're using it on a 650 or a 550. When you're pulling down, even though 9mm is small, it always seems to be really heavy to size it. So what I do now is I'll just get all my 9mm brass, I throw it in the hopper, let it go through on the auto, and I get it all ready, sized, deprimed, and all I have to do then is clean it. And when I go to load it then on any of my machines, I just have to remove the first die, because it obviously doesn't need sizing and depriming anymore. And it is so nice and so easy to load 9mm once it's been sized before. So I run, like I said, my auto is just for prepping brass.
Well, guys, stay tuned. I'm going to do some, like I said, I'm going to do some Thursday night streams again, hopefully get back into that. I was going to buy a little bit more lighting equipment. I've been looking at camera, and wouldn't you know it, the camera I want is $3,800 for live streaming.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And now I don't want it just for live streaming, vlogging, video out in public or whatever. It's just a great camera. But guys, it's the Canon R5. It is a nice mirror camera, similar to the DSLR. But I may still just do the 90, because the 90 doing video is going to be just about as good for what I do. It'll work perfect, and it's only little over $1,000. So I'll probably just get it.
Hi, Mark Thomas. Mark Thomas just jumped on.
Hey, Mark. Good to see you. Been a while, man, since I've seen all of you. I hadn't seen Mike in a long time. Hasbro, none of you all. Occasionally I'll comment and run into Mark. He does a good job on that leather. I'd be glad when those primers, man, this crap, so we still can't get primers. How many years has it been now? 2020?
Yeah, we're pushing 3 years now, and we're with these ridiculous prices.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But I can see powders coming down and coming more available, and projectiles are coming back into stock, and obviously we can get plenty of brass now. It's just still that the primers, it's just, if we can just get them down. I think there's going to be $50-$60 is going to be the new norm for primers. I think even $70. We're just going to have to get used to that price, because I think that's going to be the new norm. I don't think we're going to see them down at $20, $25, $30 a box again.
No, I can do I'll do the 50 and 60, of course. I just don't want to do 75 and up. Whew.
No, I wouldn't go over anything over 70, especially if you've got to buy it online. We have to pay the hazmat and the shipping. It gets stupid. So, like I said, I think I'd top out at 70. I wouldn't go any higher than 70.
Maybe down the road, I'm gonna end up buying instead of a brick, I'm gonna buy the 5,000. I'm gonna stock up. I'm not gonna go through this again. I'm gonna get a bunch of primers this time. And me, because I don't shoot as much as Walter and some of you guys, so I have a ton of stuff here I can sit here and do streams and load for a long time. Not only that, I think my brother texted me today, said something about that state range not being open or something. I believe it's open. They was gonna put steel there. Out there near, I was trying to think where that's near, Charlie Elliott, a place here in Georgia. Yeah, good to see you, Mark, Hasbro, all of you. What time is it? 59, been on here an hour. I'm going to wind this down. I wanted to say hello to Mike. Like I said, the show wasn't planned, and I kind of like to plan out a show to, get people on the panel and kind of figure out topics and stuff. We just kind of winged it tonight, though.
Yeah, that's right, Bob. You're right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of feels weird me having 8 viewers on here, because usually I got minimum 20. kind of strange. But you got to realize that and most of the people that follow me, they haven't seen me stream what in 2 or 3 months now, something like
Yes,
that.
it's been a while, isn't it?
Yeah. So hopefully I get back streaming. We'll get a good crowd in here and drop a few links and do a little reloading of seminars, workshops, and I'm gonna do. I'll cover this thing, the primer, then I'll cover the T7 and at least what I got. I'll cover. And
Good night, Bob. Good to see you. We'll catch you next time.
good to see you, man. God bless, Bob. Anyway, guys, I hate to just shut out and close down. It's just a short show. Wanted to say hello to you guys. And I didn't see the picture of GGW Outdoors. He had everything. They had most everything he'd ever done there. He's, like I say, Ed Sullivan shoes. Some shoes you could tell he only wore one time. He had all the suits from the black suit from Vegas, 69. I think 2 versions of it, if I remember. At least one version. Had you could tell when he wore one suit back then, the shoes were like new. Now, some shoes he did wear on multiple concerts. You could kind of tell. And me, I gravitated toward a lot of the old stuff, not none of the, like 73 and 76 and 77. What surprised me that he did a lot of shows in his life. You got to realize that. Man, I've never seen so many outfits in my life. I mean, he looked like a department store in that complex. And all kinds of China souvenirs. And I thought Elvis Presley was alive, and knowing he was selling China with his name on it, he would not be too happy because he was very pro-American to the core. That's why he loved Dixie and all those other songs. American trilogy. But anyway, let you sign off, Mac. What's going on? Anything you want to plug?
Like I said, I'm going to try and get to the range one day over the weekend. I'm going to do some more reloading. Like I said, I hadn't done a video for a while. It's been quite a few weeks since I've done any videos because I've been so busy with work. But I'm going to try and get a video of something done over the weekend. And it's great to see you back. We've missed you. It's been a long time since you've been on. We enjoy being on with you on a Thursday night. So it's great that you're back.
Thank you, man.
I'll jump on whenever you want me. Just let me know and I'll jump on. I'd just like to say thanks to everybody who came on tonight and been in the side chat. It's been great talking to you guys. I haven't seen you for a while. A lot of new faces. So, yeah, you all have a great night.
Yeah. Max is a fill-in. He's my co-host right now. So he'll help me out and talk more. And I'll get with you. I'll text you some show ideas. And I got a big old whiteboard here and we'll come up with some things. And I do want to show people, the process of 223. Not every process of it, but at least what I've got going on, on the bench here and all that. But anyway, good to see you all on the side. I'm going to go ahead and call your names out right quick and clear this out and get out of here. Had Tactical FUD with us tonight, 351 Cleveland, Hasbro, Walter Bunning, G23. CW jumped in there a while. Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, good to see you. 67 Rebel, SST AMC. And Andy 79 Z28. Bye everyone, my bedtime. What time did he go to bed? What does that say? 8:57. Yeah, that's the thing about doing an 8:30 show. Andy goes to bed early. He has to work. But I appreciate you dropping by anyway, though, Andy. It's always good to see you, man. Have you on. GGW Outdoors is with us. Vanessa Kitty, she's always with us. She's a great moderator. G's a good moderator. He's been with us a while. Who else here? 67 Rebel, I called. Echoes Reloading Chamber, which you all remember him. All he's got to do is get that dang T-Mobile tower, 4G tower, cell spot, and you'll be streaming on that phone, man. And you'll be back on business. Granted, I don't like streaming on the phone, but hey, it can be done. And I even went back to my Logitech. It's more brighter, a little more lighter color. Who else there? Stock Explorer was with us. Thank you, Nora, coming by. Let's see. Who else? The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Good to see her. Her name's Susan. She's a sweet lady. And I'll be going, hopefully I'll pop in on some of her shows and say hello. And Andre D'Angelo, good to see you. Brutal Bob, Extreme Fishing, Extreme Fishing and Sports, good to see you. Like I said, if I sound weird, it's my voice going. Who knows, I may have COVID. MacMan here on the panel, Andre D'Angelo, Hasbro, Vanessa, let's see, GWT 181. Reloader 762 was with us tonight. Mike Pierce. Who else here? Brutal Bob. Peterson Farms of Nashville. Check these people out. You all, they got some good channels, good info. And it's not reloading. It's other things. But hey, I got to thinking here a while. You know, reloaders and preppers have something in common. Reloaders and farmers have something in common. Reloaders and off-grid people have something in common. We all think the same way. You know, I would like to have an off-grid cabin. I'd love to have one, actually. Get the crap out of here. And Nez Lover's with us. Milsurp Duo. Let's see who else. DJ Play Nice joined us. 01 guy. Hasbro. MSB 9021 was with us. Mark Thomas. Who else here? Ashley Brady. I didn't see you early, Ashley. Sorry. Well, I overlooked you for a few minutes. Good to see you, Ashley. Appreciate you coming in. Pat in the bunker's with us. And that's it. Mark Thomas. That's it, guys. We really appreciate you coming on. Like I say, this show wasn't planned. It's just more of a hello and tell you what's coming. Look out for my morning coffees. They'll be popping up from time to time. I appreciate if you jump in there. And there I probably won't have a co-host unless Echo gets him a tower. And he is supposed to get fiber optic the first of the year. So he'll be on his PC. And anyway, I appreciate it, guys. I'm going to be doing some reloading series things on the bench and just talking and some shows and casual chats and people on the panel. Have a good one, guys. God bless, and we miss you, and I've missed all of you, every one of you.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
Take care, guys. Catch you later. God bless.